Water babies, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, tap in. Happy Friday, happy Mother's Day weekend. Yes. Catch you slipping with no protection. Lead you in the wrong direction. Every nigga around you is a reflection of you when you are at your lowest point in your life. They want to catch you slipping, water babies? What's going on here? No more Mrs. Nice Bitch. Selling a soul when love is priceless. Kicking you while you down? Fuck the law, the whole system's corrupt. Oh, somebody could be in court about some shit. One thing's for sure, water babies. Money is strange out here for y'all. Some secrets about money, some swindlers. Yeah, people trying to swindle you. Some betrayal. They want to catch you slipping with no protection, lead you in the wrong direction. Yeah, we got some betrayal over money. Ouch, 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 ouch. Water babies, what's good? Catch you slipping. Oh. Look. And you getting on the good foot. Getting on that midnight train to Georgia. I had to say it because I'm not real with it. Dudes quick to take groupies to bed. Better watch it before they write a book about you like Superhead. All it takes is some green in your face on the screen. The devils will find a way to get at you. What? There's some grimy shit going on here, water babies. Let's go on and pause this. In your life, though. Oh. They want to catch you slipping. Don't let them catch you slipping, water babies. You got to stay on your toes. There's some devils out here trying to get at you, trying to get at your money. There's some crazy shit going on here, water babies. But we're going to see what it be. Let me first of all say that I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you would not like to entertain, if it's something that offends you, I'm going to ask that you return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still going to fucking do it. I'm still going to cuss because I'm passionate about my shit, and it may just come out in a vulgar way. I don't know. Something about cussing just makes it sound more better. So yes, if cursing offends you, please return to Tarot Universe. I just want to make sure you're getting your reading the way you want to get it. That's it, and that's all. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Again, I am not offended. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. I'm talking to a collective of water babies, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay? So everything may not resonate with you because it's not for you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest for who it's for. Let me also say that the messy shit will come out. It's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. We have to be able to take a look at our mess in order to heal, in order to evolve, in order to grow. Yes, we have to do the inner work. And it starts with self, how you're thinking, how you're communicating, your perspective on things. Yeah, we can't keep doing the same shit and expecting a different result. Yeah, you have to do something different to get a different result. And you have to start with yourself. You have to start with doing the inner work. Yes, indeed. So the last thing I want to do is get on this app and offend or belittle anybody. I'm never here to do that. But I do want us to heal. I do want us to grow. I want us to do the inner work. Yes. So that we can heal, so that we can live our best lives. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So, yes, we have to do our inner work and live our best lives. Yeah. In order to heal. Let me say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you for watching. If you have not, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like, please comment, please share. It will help to get the messages out to other folks that may want to hear a healing message. Thank you to everyone that has already subscribed. And again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Let me say that, I forgot to say I get messages through music. My mind is speeding here. I get messages through music. So if I'm ever playing a song or trying to sing a song, go on and listen to that song. It's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. The Holy Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. I may get a movie as well. So if you ever have time and I throw a movie out there, go on and watch that movie. Again, Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that movie. I may get messages through shit going on in the world, or with other people going on in the world, celebrities and shit. Either way, just take what resonates and leave the rest for who it's for. Yes. And again, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Again, please hit that subscribe button if you have not. Let's go on and get into this, because there's some shady shit going on. Hold on. There's some shady shit going on with money. Like I said, you got people trying to swindle, people betraying, and then in the middle, some shit going on in the love department. Even with a business partner or your job. Yeah, some shit going on here. Yeah. So it is some shady shit going on, Cancer. I did a reading yesterday for all the air signs. Did I say Cancer? I meant to say water babies. This might be specific to a Cancer, but I'm here for all the water babies. But yeah, I did a reading yesterday for the air babies, for the air signs, the Geminis, the Libras, and the Aquariuses. And they had a lot of water energy in their reading. So I don't know if there's something going on between here I go again, Cancer, what's going on here? I don't know if there's something going on between the air signs and the water signs. Yeah, but it's not good energy. Yeah. So the air signs rule the mind. Yeah. They rule your intellect, your mental health, your mental health, your mental well-being, how you're thinking, how you're communicating, your morals, your values, common sense. And water babies, you rule the feelings, the emotions. Yeah. I don't know. It's something going on between the heart and the mind here. Yeah. In the collectives. Yeah. But yeah, with these cards, the way they came out, it's just some shady shit going on. I had little Kim. People want to catch you slipping. Yeah. You know that they want to catch you slipping with no protection. Lead you in the wrong direction. Yeah. I'm getting set you up. Yeah. People trying to set you up. Water babies. Lead you in the wrong direction. Catch you slipping. Oh, man. Then she was saying something about the whole system is corrupt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. But let's go on and get into it. When I took the cards out and began to shuffle, the Hermit card came out and the Ten of Swords came out. The Ten of Swords came out again. Yeah. So the Hermit card speaks a lot about isolation, solitude. When you go into isolation and solitude, so you can do some contemplation, like thinking and deep thought, do some soul searching, some meditating. I feel like the water babies are in the hermit mode right now. You're in isolation so that you can do some soul searching, some meditating, some thinking. Yeah. Some self-discovery. Yeah. For inner guidance. Yeah. Definitely looking for that inner guidance, because right after that, the Ten of Swords came out. The Ten of Swords is all about backstabbing, treachery, bad mouthing, yeah, gossiping, people talking shit about you, wanting to catch you slipping, yeah. And I feel like that just puts you into isolation where you don't want to be around anybody, water babies. You don't want to be around anybody. You just want to do some soul searching. You just want to find yourself. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, disaster, breakdown, weariness, inability to cope, rock bottom, hitting a wall. Yeah, something has really got the water babies down. Yeah, man, down in isolation. It said farewell. Some of y'all is leaving, like I said, leaving on that midnight train in Georgia. Farewell. Yeah, farewell. Damn. Yeah, but yeah, the Hermit card speaks a lot about personal reflection. So I think a lot of this reading for the water babies is going to be about personal reflection, rediscovering your greater purpose, doing some soul searching, and rebuilding on a spiritual level. Yeah, and sometimes that takes being to yourself, being alone, you know, so that you can reflect on things and meditate on things, to find yourself, to find your purpose. Yeah, do some soul searching, baby. Yeah, because shit is real grimy out here and shady. Yeah, baby. All right, let's see what it be. First out, we got the Moon card. The Moon card speaks a lot about lies and deception, difficult period, hiding how you feel, sweeping shit under the rug. Yes. Oh, yeah. It's a fear, some type of fear going on here. You do have a pentacle backing it up. It could be a fear about money, a fear about a job, a career. If you're a business owner, your business, there's some type of fear going on here. You must trust your intuition during this uncertain, difficult period. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. It speaks a lot about painful memories. Like I said, sweeping shit under the rug, your feelings. And I always say, at the very least, if you're sweeping your feelings under the rug, you're not speaking how you feel about things, at least have a journal. At least have a journal where you can write your feelings down and get them out. Yeah. It says trust your intuition. See beyond what's in front of you. See beyond the bullshit that's going on in front of you, water babies. Watch out for that negative self-talk. Talking negative on yourself. Speak positive on yourself. Honor your achievements. It also speaks about some type of understanding that may have been on your part, a truth that you can't admit. Then it speaks a lot about being tricked out of your money, scammers, swindlers. Follow your gut. It speaks about mismanagement of money. Keep a close eye on your bank account. What's going in and what's going out. Yeah, I'm definitely getting swindlers. I'm definitely getting people trying to scam you out of your money. Or vice versa. Maybe you scamming other people. Take it as it resonates, because it does speak about a misunderstanding that may have been on your part that you don't want to admit. Yeah, baby. Then we got the Two of Pentacles backing this up. Pentacles is earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. It's all about money. The Pentacles are the money signs. Yeah. And it's backing up this Moon card. There's something going on here with money that's shady. Yeah. because the Two of Pentacles speaks a lot about penny pinching. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it speaks a lot about having multiple priorities, um, managing your time, um, balancing your resources, stretching your resources. Yeah. Instead of going to Balenciaga and getting them Balenciagas, you're gonna have to go to Marshalls and get them Jessica Simpsons. They be cute too. They be cute too and cheaper. Okay. Yeah, this is all about pinching pennies. Yeah. I don't know. Something may have occurred that put you in a pineapple that put you in a financial pinch, because you're like juggling money. Look how he's juggling the coins around the fishnets. The fishnets, I always say, look like the infinity sign. What goes around comes around. Something happened here with money, and somebody's definitely got some karma coming to them. Yeah, over about some money. Problems can be managed by managing your time, your energy. Resources are resources up and down are manageable. Time is of the essence. What else we got here? Look, what the fuck I say? What the fuck did I say? Being tricked out of your money, scammed. Oh shit. Yeah, we got the Seven of Swords here. This is a serial cheater, a serial liar. I feel like this could be a relationship where somebody used you for your money, scammed you out of your money. Look at them creeping out in the middle of the night. I feel like they've been creeping out in the middle of the night, taking your car keys and your wallet and shit. Yeah, thinking they getting away with it. Yeah, somebody is definitely trying to get over here. I did say in the beginning with that little Kim song, they want to catch you slipping with no protection, lead you in the wrong direction. Somebody's definitely leading you in the wrong direction, putting you into debt. And it's like, you don't want anybody to know about it. You don't want your family, your friends, nobody to know about this liar, this cheater. Yeah, I told you this is a serial cheater. This is Swords, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, something's going on between the air signs and the water signs. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, baby. Let's go a little deeper with this Seven of Swords. Yeah, you got lying here. A lying ass, deceitful, tricky, thieving motherfucker. Dishonest motherfucker. Plotting on you. Risky behavior. Like I said, this is a serial cheater. They could give you a fucking STD. I'm hearing STD. Risky behavior. Enemies posing as friends. Spies. Yeah. Lack of conscience. Strategy. Baby, somebody is plotting here. I always say I would never recommend an air sign to a water sign. You talking about some toxic shit? Child. Yeah. The best thing to do is just move on. Get on that midnight train to Georgia. I'm telling you. Yes. Because you got the Eight of Cups here. You know. You're faking this lifestyle, pretending like you're happy. Yeah. Until you've reached your limit and you say, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I'm on that midnight train to Georgia. I feel like that's what the fuck is going on. That's what the fuck going on here. You're walking away. You're getting on that midnight train to Georgia. You could even be moving to another town. It's like you don't want to be found by this person. And I hear you, baby. I hear you. You don't want to be found by this person. Yeah. Because, yeah, we got the Eight of Cups here where you're leaving on your midnight train to Georgia. This is Cups, which is you, water babies. Yeah. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. You got the Lovers backing it up. Yeah. Let's see. Got the Lovers backing it up. Backing it up. I'm the queen of talking shit, then I'm backing it up. That's a little Cardi B and Party Fartane. Patterson Fartane, whatever his name is. Yeah. You're abandoning the plans, leaving it behind, walking away, letting go, disassociating. Yeah. Escaping. You've reached your limit. Yeah. You're doing some self-analysis. Baby, we started out with the hermit card. I said isolation. Keeping your distance from people so that you can do some soul searching, some self-discovery, some meditation. Yeah. Then we got the Eight of Cups here, which is you. Self-analysis. Looking deeper. Yes. It also speaks about being tired, having a lack of courage, disappointed. Yeah. And it's all with a lover. It's all with a lover, a job, a business partner. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. You're tired of the lies, the cheating, the dishonesty, the stealing. Yeah. She was a friend of mine. She used what she knew. She lied, cheated, and took all I had. I feel like this could have been your friend. Yeah, plotting, wanting to catch you slipping because she's posing as your friend when she really fucking your partner. Yeah, this is some nasty, shady shit going on, water babies. Let's look in the love department with this Eight of Cups. Reevaluate your options and think about things that you love and care about. If you are in a relationship, the Eight of Cups ask you whether you are happy in the current relationship. Does the relationship provide you with the same happiness and fulfillment as it did before during the early years? Yeah, you got the lovers here. These are soulmates. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all water babies been with your spouse, your partner for a long time. Yeah, and it says, is the relationship as fulfilling as it was during the early years? This card is hinting to you that you should not compromise your relationship just because it has been too long and you do not want to restart again with a new relationship. Don't stick around just because you've been together for so long, especially if you're not happy. Yeah. You should know that no matter what, avoiding right now will bring more pain later. Right now, you should focus on the important things, which also include your relationship and your partner. This card tells you to ask yourself honestly if the current relationship is adding value to your life and giving you everything that you deserve. Well, is it? Is it, water babies? Is this relationship giving you everything that you deserve? Everything that you want? Your partner should be the one who is always looking out for you and inspires you to be better in life. Baby, but with this lover's card here, we got a third-party triangular situation going on. Yeah. Look at baby girl in the background. She got that side eye. She got that evil eye, that jealousy eye. My eyes are green 'cause I eat a lot of vegetables. It don't have nothing to do with your new friend. Yeah, somebody's got some green, jealous, envious eyes. Like, why is he with her? Or why is she with him? Take it as it resonates. Somebody's jealous, somebody's envious. And there's some shady work going on, baby. It's some shady work going on. Yeah. Cancer, baby, you got to stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. How can I put this? When it comes to self-respect, there's just certain things that, should not be allowed. Yeah. So the lover speaks about passion between a man and a woman, or whatever your sexual preference is. Take it as it resonates, but it's passion between two people, a divine union, a beautiful soul honoring connection. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. But what's going on here is not very beautiful. It's not very soul honoring. No. Um, it speaks about a sexual bond, physical attraction. Look, just because somebody got some good ding ding or some good vajayjay, baby, you know how many other people are in the world that could give you some good ding ding or vajayjay and treat you with respect? Yeah, it's about a respect thing here. Yeah, and you're realizing, you know, it's time to move on. When the respect leaves, so do you. Okay, when the respect leaves, so do you. Um, yeah, share your truest feelings. Stay true to yourself, who you want to be. Yeah, respect yourself. Yeah, look, the tower is coming down. So here we got disaster and destruction. Yeah. You are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The truth is coming to light here. Yeah. No more disrespect, water babies. Yeah. Don't try to resist it. Don't try to resist this change. You gotta let this shit hit the fan. Yeah. I promise you, whatever's on the other side of that change is for your better good. Definitely for your better good. Yeah. There is a blessing in disguise here. You know, a lot of times we get sad, we get upset when relationships and shit don't work out. Um, we tolerate a lot of bullshit that's disrespectful. Yeah, we don't want that change. We want to stay together, but baby, it has to be a two-way street. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. You lost that love on a lonely highway. Yeah. And baby, that's when you get on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. I feel like the shit has been revealed to you. With this tower out here, the shit has been revealed to you. The truth has come to light, and you know it's time for you to get on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah, that's just what it is. And then we got something else going on over here. Some shady betrayal, backstabbing shit. Let's see what this is. It's crazy because I seen a post yesterday. It said rent is too high. Rent and mortgages and bills and shit is too high to be getting divorced right now, to be breaking up right now. And you know what? It honestly, it is. I mean, unless you're making a pretty pity on your own, baby. Yeah, it's hard out here. You know, without a two-income household. Yeah. The guy was saying, let that man cheat in peace. Let that man cheat in peace. I'm laughing, but it's really not funny because that's not the way we should be treated. Because with the lovers here, it speaks a lot about respect, self-respect, and respecting each other. And yeah, I just don't feel like that's what's happening in your relationships right now. What are babies? I feel like there's a lot of disrespect going on. Yeah. A lot of cheating, a lot of lying, a lot of stealing. Yeah, I feel like they messing the money all up, and it's just nasty. Yeah. All right, over here we got a Knight of Pentacles. So with knights, I always say they're like the knight in shining armor coming in on their horse to save the day. They want to be the hero. I feel like there's a man or a woman, like I said, take it as it resonates though, that really wants to be your hero, water babies. Yeah. This is Pentacles. Again, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Now we talking. Now we talking. These air signs, not for you. Not for you, water babies. But when we start talking about pentacles, them Tauruses, them Capricorns, and them Virgos, okay, now we talking. Now we talking. I feel like this is a man with some money. A man or a woman with some money that wants to come in, yeah, and take care of you. Yeah, that wants to come in, take care of you. Yes. But look at the horse. The horse so tired. The horse so tired. That horse been working. That horse look like they've been working hard. Yeah, I feel like this man been working hard to provide. He takes it slow and steady. It's not like he's forcing anything. Yeah. Or this could be you, water babies. You've been working so hard. You've been working so hard. And you're taking things slow and steady. You're not rushing anything. Yeah. Because the Knight of Pentacles speaks about having a routine, working hard. It's like having a boring life. Even though life may feel boring, you're still being productive. You're working hard. You have this routine. You're not rushing. You're taking your time to work towards your goals. It says stick to the plan. Stay consistent. You have to have a routine. Keep at it and you will see success. Yeah. Keep at it and you will see success. And now we back into these swords. Somebody, I don't know, Cancer, somebody might be devastated that you done moved on and you are getting treated the way you want to be treated. Yeah. Somebody could be, that air sign, or take it as it resonates, is devastated that you have found someone that wants to be your hero, that wants to treat you with respect. Yeah. Yeah, let them stay devastated. Let them feel betrayed, because they done betrayed you enough. They done betrayed you enough and you done stuck around enough. Yeah. Yep. I also feel like there's something going on here with money, water babies, where you're feeling betrayed. The Ten of Swords speaks a lot about grieving, painful endings, loss, betrayal, crisis, divorce, job loss, maybe even death. The death of someone. Wow. Yeah, something out the blue has rocked your world with this Ten of Swords here. Yeah. Yeah. You could be thinking, will you find love again? Will you be able to trust again? Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Because like I said, I feel like there's somebody here that wants to treat you with respect and take care of you. Yeah. While somebody else is fucking devastated that you have moved on. Yeah, cheating, nasty rumors. I talked about that in the beginning, where I felt like people were talking shit about you. Cheating, nasty rumors, betrayed trust. You know it's the end. Farewell. Like I said in the beginning, fare fucking well. Yeah, farewell. Farewell. You know it's the end. You can't change others' actions, but you can control how you respond. You can control how you respond to their actions. Pick yourself up and move forward. You can no longer resist the change. I just said, don't resist the change. Let the shit hit the fan. It's for your better good. The light is shining at the end of the tunnel, baby. Go towards the light. Yeah. No more pain. Learning from your mistakes. No more pain. Learning from your mistakes. Evolve to your full potential. Let's get into the Ten of Swords financially, though, real quick. What are we talking about? Ten of Swords, finance. The state of your finances can be dire. It's possible that you invested money in something that hasn't paid off, and you're currently suffering from losses. Make sure you stop paying any costs associated with this failed project and instead be resourceful. Like, be resourceful. Instead of getting them Balenciagas, you're going to have to head on over to Marshall's. You may now benefit from avoiding danger. The Ten of Swords in a financial tarot card reading is not a positive omen because it can portend failure and ruin. Baby, I already said, I feel like somebody tried to ruin you. Yeah. This is not the time to gamble. Exercise extreme caution in your financial interactions and avoid taking unwarranted risk. The Ten of Swords indicates financial ruin and a financial spread. Yeah. You need to be careful with how you spend money right now. All that you have built can be destroyed by one poor financial decision. Before you make an investment, make sure you thoroughly investigate it. The last thing you want to do is jeopardize your way of life to make an unnecessary luxury purchase. Yeah. This could also mean, this Knight of Pentacles also means reaching out to a financial advisor, someone with experience and knowledge. Yeah. That can teach you, about your money and investing. Yeah. I feel like somebody tried to ruin you. Somebody fucked up your money, and it's like now you're trying to get things back together. Yeah, after a whole bunch of devastation and shit hitting the fan. And what else we got? Oh, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is you. You're unsure about something, water babies. What is there to be unsure about here? Yeah, what is there to be unsure about? Let's get into it. So the Seven of Cups in reverse speaks a lot about reality and clarity, sobriety. Ooh. So you know what's crazy? Right before I started shuffling, I was picking up on the Devil card and the Four of Swords. So the Devil card speaks a lot about addictions and attachments, sexual addictions, drug addictions, food addictions, nicotine addictions, whatever your mind is tricking you to believe that you need when you really don't need it. Yeah. So I was getting the Devil card, addictions, attachments, and then I was getting the Four of Swords. When the Hermit card came out, the Four of Swords speaks a lot about being in deep thought and contemplating, which also gives me the movie Lady Sings the Blues, which was a movie about the life of the jazz singer Billie Holiday. Yeah. She came from very humble beginnings. She had to do what she had to do to survive. And, she ended up working, in this brothel, as a sex worker. But she didn't want to work there. She did, like I said, she did what she had to do, to survive. Like most people do, when they get into like stripping and sex working, prostitution and shit like that. Yeah. But across the street from the brothel was a jazz club. Yeah. And she strolled over there one day, and Piano Man, who was played by Richard Pryor, was playing the piano at the jazz club, and he got her to get up there and sing. Yeah. And that's how she began her jazz career. No more working in them brothels. And she, in that same night, she met a man in the audience that ended up being her true love. She really loved that man. He really loved her. He did anything and everything to make sure that she was taken care of. He did anything and everything to make sure that she was taken care of. But Billie Holiday also had a drug addiction. Yeah. She struggled with drugs and alcohol. mental health. Yeah, she ended up going to this medical facility, to sober up and to get the assistance she needed to heal. So I don't know, cancers. I'm sensing that you need to retreat. Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you need to reach out to a life coach, a therapist, a spiritual guide. Yeah, you know, to help you get things on track. Yeah, because I'm definitely getting addictions and attachments and mental things going on. Yeah. And know that healing and recovery doesn't happen all night. People go into rehabilitation all the time and they relapse. But the thing is to get back on the horse and keep going in the right direction. Yeah. You may be tired, you may be weary, but yeah, you have to get back on the horse and keep going in the right direction for your healing. Yeah. But yeah, this Seven of Cups, Witches You Water Babies, is in reverse. It speaks about sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunities or options, lack of spiritual growth. I just said work with a spiritual guide. You're feeling trapped, avoiding issues. You could be avoiding issues by drinking, by smoking, drugs, by sex. Yeah, avoiding issues. It speaks about a reality check, missing opportunities, focusing on the superficial and materialistic. Yeah. Whew, what's at the bottom? What's at the bottom here? Look, we got the sun. I love to see the sun. The sun is all about joy, marriage, happiness, success, material success. Yeah. The sun is shining. Like I said, the light is at the end of the tunnel. You just got to move towards the light, water babies. Yeah. Yeah, the sun speaks a lot about joy, marriage, success, material success. You got children here. So whenever I see children, I always say honor your inner child. Do something you've always wanted to do to honor your inner child. Go back to school. Get that degree you always wanted. Visit that place you've always wanted to visit. Like I said, travel. Learn how to roller skate. Learn how to sew. Sometimes you will just make sure you're honoring your inner child, doing something you've always wanted to do, and having fun. Yeah, I feel like you've been through a lot of shady shit, and it's just time for you to have some fun, and live your best life. Yeah, like I said, you got joy and marriage here and happiness. I feel like there's somebody here. There's somebody here. They know what you've been through. They want to take you out of that pain that you've been through. Yeah. Yeah, they want to be your sunshine. Yeah, most definitely. I also speak about childhood healing, maybe healing childhood trauma. Or you could be reminiscing about your childhood and the good times you had in your childhood. Either way, you just want to be healing and honoring your inner child, baby. That inner child knows what you want. Yeah. So listen to that inner child. That inner child knows that you always wanted to be a lawyer or a singer or a dancer. So follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. That inner child holds your dreams. Yeah. Follow your dreams. All right, water babies, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's do some oracles before I get on out of here. Look, you got protection. Yeah. Damn, this came out yesterday with the air babies. Yeah. Armament. So with armament, I get guns. I don't know if somebody's in the military, works with law enforcement. But yeah, I get guns here, strengthen. You got to be strong, set up boundaries, stand on your boundaries, because if you don't stand on your boundaries, who's going to respect you? Who's going to take you seriously? You got to protect your aura. I don't know if some of y'all are in careers where you need protection, like I was saying yesterday, like celebrities. They have bodyguards. Politicians, they have bodyguards. Yeah. Or maybe I was saying yesterday, maybe you're in an abusive relationship where you feel like you need protection. Yeah, because I said I felt like you were trying to get away from this motherfucker. You did not want to be found. You could be moving to a different town. I was watching this lady on Instagram a while back, and she was saying how, she trains women to shoot that are in domestically violent situations. So I don't know. You could be getting trained at the range on how to shoot, on how to use a gun. Or like I said, you could be in a profession of law. Yeah. But I'm definitely getting protection, needing boundaries, and being strong, having courage, having confidence. Yeah. Having confidence, being strong, being brave, having courage. Yeah. Look, you got Ascension here, baby. It's time to rise to the top. Ascended Master. Keep rising to the top. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Yeah. Oneness, guides, spiritual support, spiritual guides. I spoke about spiritual guides over here. I'm getting ancestors, spiritual guides, people of the cloth. Yeah. Lastly, we got celestial. Yeah, life is about to be really divine and heavenly for you, water babies. You got possibilities here, endless possibilities. You just have to connect. Infinite possibilities, endless possibilities. It's time for you to get on your soul path. Get on that path. Get in that direction that you want your life to go in. Like I said, I know this is not what you want. Yeah, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. Yeah. This is not what you want. Third party shit, disrespectful. No. You want to be respected and loved, water babies. And you deserve that. Don't tolerate disrespect or abuse. Yeah, I'm getting disrespect, abuse, lying, cheating. Ugh. Yeah. You definitely deserve better than that. And you definitely got somebody here that wants to love you better than what you have been loved in the past. They want to marry you. And it's going to be successful. A successful marriage. I'm getting babies, having babies, starting families. Yes. You just gotta move on from the bullshit. Yeah. And there's a lot going on. Like I said, swords are mental. There's a lot going on mentally. I feel like your mental is holding you back a lot too. Water babies. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Definitely tap in with some type of spiritual guide. I'm not sure what your religion is or what your spiritual rituals are, but tap into some type of spiritual routine. Work with a spiritual mentor, a pastor, a priest. Yeah. A life coach, a therapist. Yeah, therapy does a body good, okay? Most definitely. All right, water babies. I love y'all dearly, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.